Now, lately people have been asking me, what did I exactly spend my May Nanopods on? That's what we're going to be going through today. And stay till the end because you won't absolutely expect what I got with this month's Nanopods. What's up, everyone? My name is Anthony Joshua Pross, but you can call me AP for short, and welcome back to another Battle Nations video. So currently I am the Emperor rank through the Patreon in Battle Nations, so that gives me a roughly around 500 Nanopods. Now, I did start with 9 Nanopods from the previous one, so we'll be starting out today with 509 nanos. So the first thing that I bought with my Nanopods was actually the Advanced Stone Quarry. I have been having huge issues with stone, and I have currently all the nodes on the map, and I'm still having problems. I'm currently running a regular concrete plant and also an advanced one as well. Both of my concrete plants are level 10, and they definitely take up a lot of stone, especially just the normal one. If you can upgrade to the advanced version and you just have that extra nanos, I definitely would recommend it. For me, I needed to fix my tier 1 stone output first before anything, so it seemed reasonable for me to get an advanced stone quarry. Now, here's the thing. I didn't get just one advanced stone quarry. I actually got 2. One seemed like enough for the most part, but then I really wanted more stone faster. So I went ahead and got 2 because I know for a fact that later down the line, I'm going to be upgrading this other concrete plant to the advanced version as well. And concrete is so important for a lot of buildings for upgrading each and everything. Out of most of the materials in tier 2 for upgrades of each building, I think concrete is definitely used the most. For example, if you're looking to upgrade a lot of your houses, which is actually insane if you get a lot of your houses to level 10, but hey, damn. For modern houses, they do take around 2,430 concrete at level 9 to level 10. I plan on doing that sometime soon. Currently, I'm working on my barracks to max them out, at least both of them. I'm trying to get to level 15 as fast as possible, and that's definitely eating up a lot of my concrete for 9,560 from level 12 to 13, and my other barracks being, I believe, a level 8 or 9. At level 9 being 5,535 concrete from level 9 to 10. And that's just a few things that require concrete. So with that being said, I basically spent 320 nanopods. And now that brings me down to 189 nanopods. The next thing on my list actually isn't that important, to be honest. For me, at least, I'm not having a huge struggle with this thing. It is population. Population at level 35 is honestly not that bad, but permanent office is pretty important. I'm trying to get my permanent office at least up to level 7. After that, you can really debate if those nanopods are worth it per level. Maybe level 8 and level 9 is probably worth it, but level 10, I believe it costs around 500 nanopods. So the question you want to ask yourself, is 500 nanopods worth it for 5 more pop? But for me right now, I'm not anywhere near that. I chose to upgrade my permanent office from level 4 to 5. That's actually going to be done in about an hour and a half, and it cost me around 50 nanopods. Again, I'm not struggling in population, but I am trying to make sure that I have stuff ready for when there is a level cap, because I do plan on turning off a lot of my shops right now. They're kind of pointless since I'm not really gaining XP. They're not really good at earning gold, besides like maybe the sandworm ranches, the mammoth pen, and honestly, sometimes the machine shop does get me good gold. But still, even then, it's not that worth it compared to doing your critters, to doing naval, to doing missions, or anything else like that. I'm simply just getting my permanent office leveled up just because I know I'm going to need to later on in the future. I'm definitely going to need more pop because we're going to need more shops for more mission builds. And right now, I'm switching all my shops off to actually open up more large warehouses, which are going to be done in 56 minutes because currently my limit is 15,000 and I'm trying to get that up to at least 20k. I believe 18k is where you really want to be sitting for the most part. That's where you can upgrade a lot of things pretty easily, such as getting your hospital up to level 10, which is going to cost you 18,000 concrete. There we go again. We need 18,000 concrete, so that is why I got the 2 advanced stone quarries. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the permanent office. So I just got it just because I know I'm going to get it up to level 7 at least at some point, and it just seems worth it to me now. Now, after upgrading the permit office, I am now left with 139 nanopods. Now, one thing I did actually think about buying was another super tank, because super tanks are super vital for endgame in Battle Nations, in my opinion. The healing costs on these bad boys are absolutely nothing. And I believe they just have a little bit less HP as a mega tank, to be honest. Now, super tanks cost 70 nanopods, and I do have the budget for that, but I didn't choose to actually get super tanks because I actually already have my super tanks at rank 6. I did the rank 6 grind with one super tank. Don't do it. It was worth it, but at the same time it wasn't. It really wasn't worth it. It sucked a lot. Like a lot. Now, if you do want super tanks, I would recommend getting 3 if you want to rank them up to R6. It's going to make your life a lot easier. You're going to be wanting to farm them at Blade's base. I did mine at Trunks with field agents and heavies. It took like 5 to 6 hours per bar. It sucked. But for me, I'm not going to get a super tank because I already have it to R6. I'm not really doing a lot of battles where I need a lot of tanks. If anything, I'm just using Pelicans and field agents or heavies. But really, this is what I spent my last nanopods on, is the subscribe button. Because if you're watching this, you should definitely subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the full release of the game. So if you guys can hit that subscribe button, that would be fantastic. And it's pretty expensive, honestly. So please do it. So you might be wondering, what did I get with my last nanopods? Well, allow me to tell you a little story. I was in the official discords in Battle Nation. Someone mentioned that they put out a message saying, I will do this for X amount of reactions. And they said they got none. So I thought, haha, what if I did that? What if I tried that? Yeah, I didn't really think of my actions. I didn't realize what I was doing. I went ahead and wrote out, if this message gets 40 reactions, I will train young critters from R1 to R5, because we can't do R6 because we need necklaces and those aren't in the game yet. So I'm a man of my word, and I hate this. I hate this so much. I did end up buying 1 young raptor, 1 young boar, and 1 young mammoth, and also one young worm. So that's where I'm at. Currently, I'm ranking them up. And, yeah. So with that being said, all those units combined, I spent roughly around, I think, 65 nanopods, bringing me to a total of 74 nanopods. And honestly, that's kind of where I am right now. I'm left with 74 nanopods. I could still get another super. I do plan on getting more supers in the long run, but at the same time, they're not really needed. I'm at the level cap. I'm not really doing missions right now. If anything, all I'm really working on is SP farming for these goddamn young critters and portable walls and field agents. But having my super tanks at R6 already, I just don't see it's worth buying them right now. But that is exactly what I spent my May Nanopods on. And honestly, I don't regret it. Well, I do regret the young critter. Yeah.